Hello, we're in Morecambe. This is where my mum and dad live. We just got up, so we're looking out the window. Kind of mesmerised by the view. I mean, isn't that great? Check that out. Morecambe, you want to go to Morecambe? It's pretty cheap for hotels as well. I mean, it's just nice for a couple of days. Especially, I mean, that's great. Just like go for a long walk or something. All the way down the prom. So, the price I love then. So one of the things I've noticed is the prices of stuff has just gone up. So you have like the actual visa fee. I think I remember when I was looking at the spouse visa, it was about 886 quid. And then when we went to actually do it, it was 993. And I think I just looked before and it was like 1,093. And it's almost like every financial year, it's just going up by like £150, £200 right across the board. And it kind of makes you a bit worrying because you think, well, I'm going to need to buy such and such a visa in a couple of years' time. How much is it going to be then? Especially if it's going up like £200 a time. And also I noticed with the NHS surcharge, that was £200 a year. So you're required to get 5 years, which is like £1,000. And now obviously it's gone up. Well, it's potentially going up to £400 a year. So over the 5 years, it's going to cost you double. It's going to be £2,000. It's quite a lot of money, really, for the NHS surcharge. And the third thing I noticed as well is like, you have to do like an IELTS English test. So up until like the point you like doing the fiancé visa, you do like an A1, and then there used to just be like a B1 at the end of the five years in the UK. What they've done is they've introduced like a midterm, which is called an A2. So you can't even apply for an extension, the further leave to remain, until you've completed this A2. So if you're like from a non-English speaking country, that can really trip you up. Because you've got to do the A1, you can't get here. And if you can't do the A2 midterm, you can't continue to stay here. And if you can't pass a B1, then obviously you can't apply for what technically would become a British citizen. And the final kiss-off visa to end the entire 5-year visa process. So yes, there's an A1, an A2 and a B1. So all the time the rules are kind of getting tougher year on year. Like Melissa was just saying, what some people were doing at the very, very start of the process, instead of doing an A1, then an A2 and a B1, they were just going straight in and doing the B1. And just basically just being clever, which is great, blowing them all out in one fell swoop, which is a great idea. But I kind of read somewhere now they got wise to that and stopped that. Because obviously, why would they let you do a B1 when you've got to pay for an A1, pay for an A2, and pay for a B1? So it's a bit hit and miss. We do know quite a few people that have just done a B1 from the start and blown them all out, which is great. But I don't think you're allowed to do that anymore. I think that's well and truly sewn up.
In some B1.
So they're just doing a B1 and then just blowing them out?
Yeah.
Well, I say if you can do a B1 and blow them all out, then do it. Why not? And it's less money.
Yeah. They save money, so...
Yes, fair enough then, isn't it? If you can get around the system and you can find a loophole, I say go for it.
It's almost the same. You can...
Isn't that just harder though, or a bit longer?
No, it's not hard. It's like... It says the same in A1. And you can search in YouTube, you can give some tips from YouTube. It's almost the same.
Yeah, that's good then. We should have just done a B1, because we do know someone quite close to us who's done a B1, and they said, oh, you should have just done a B1 and blown them all out.
Yeah. B1, it's great.
Anyway, we did what we did, and that's it. We just carry on, but, Go, tractor, grow. I think he's going to rake the sand. I don't think you'll have many people on the beach today. It's a bit too cloudy.